yourselves a wizardkind's best friend.
Revelio. Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how to plan a city.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
How very rude!
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like finding just the right. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand, do not be surprised.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you...
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it? You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always... How may I help you?
Professor Weasley sent me.
You're the student. I set your things as... Is it not the most fast...
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as it's your first time. I also offer ready-made. But for now... A wise decision. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there. Oh, hello there. Please, come
Pardon
in.
me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts is a 5th year. You must...
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy Teasdale. I keep the cart...
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything, mister. But what? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Yeah. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village! out.
We'll wear them out eventually. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
Potato.
That's right, lumbering louse.
He's faltering.
Few more hits to do the job.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are...
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And...
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Repair it. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repair it. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Ah, good as new. Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill. I should like to thank you.
I was happy to.
Frankly, you deserve... I own Glad. And as I...
Thank you, Mr.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized.
I'd say that I...
Perfect. 3 brew.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome. shop at your leisure. Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell Professor Weasley, sir. Don't want to risk another detention.
Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio.
Whee! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge and avoid
Lumos.
Glad you could make it.
Revelio.
It's just over there.
Lumos. Levioso.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along. So,
get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
There goes my wager.
Act like a winner.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. There's strong competition.
Brilliant.
I shall. Now, it takes... again. Hope to see you back here again.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Reparo.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
Lumos. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my problem.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
As such, handy for lighting and when?
Sounds...
quite You may be surprised when you're finished. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to join.
Hello, Lucan. That would be...
Nicely done. Excellent form. Keep trying. Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to...
Hello, Luke. I'm ready. Yeah.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance. I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it...
You did it. The other duelist. You'd better keep I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
new student were to help me with my sad
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind. I wanted to make some new... My gobstone collect. Are you familiar with...
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That... Imelda is... And now those pop...
Rob.
I don't think I...
I'll see what
I'll be...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Reparo.
Lumos. Lumos.
Levioso.
Revelio.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Pinches of Angelica or 3?
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio.
Revelio.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Lumos.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio. how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Как оно?
May I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after
ആ
all.
പാവം കൊടുക്കാം.
How wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you.
ഇവക്ക് കൂട്ടുകാരൊന്നുമില്ല
Now that
പാവം.
I have all my gobstones back.
I'm sure they...
ഓ പാവം കേട്ടോ. നല്ലത് ചെയ്തോ നല്ലത് കിട്ടും. നല്ലത് ചെയ്തോ നല്ലത് തന്നെ. അവളല്ല അവനായാലും കൊടുക്കുവട്ടെ ഒഡേ.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
അത് ലോക്കാ. പ്രൊഫസറെ കണ്ടിട്ട് വരാം. ഇപ്പം ഞാൻ എങ്ങനെ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ? നടന്നു പോവാ. തന്നെ ചേട്ടാ എന്നെ അപമാനിക്കും ചേട്ടാ.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
പുട്ടുക്കുറ്റി. പൂച്ചേനെ കൂടെ നോക്കിട്ട് പോവാ. അത് ശരി. ഇതെങ്ങോട്ട് പോവാ? ഇല്ല. വില്ലേജിൽ പോയി മറ്റേ കുറെ സ്ഥലത്തൊക്കെ പോയി മറ്റേ ഗോബ്ലിനെ കൊന്നിട്ട് വലിയ സാധനം അതിനെയൊക്കെ കൊന്നു. അപ്പൊ നമ്മളെ കണ്ട് അപ്പൊ നമ്മളെ പിടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി മറ്റേ അവന്മാര് വന്നു. പക്ഷെ പറ്റിയില്ല, പിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accomplish.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it.
എന്നെ പിടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി മറ്റേ കയറി വന്നു.
Should be.
Yes. Your spellcasting has impressed me. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Good night.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Battery low.
പുതിയ സ്പെല്ല് കിട്ടി. എല്ലാം കൂടെ എങ്ങനെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യും? ഇതല്ലേ? ഇതുള്ള എവിടെ വയ്ക്കാ ഇത്? അവിടെ ഇരിക്കട്ടെ. ചെയ്യും, എഴുതി കാണിക്കും, മെസ്സേജ് വരും അതിൽ പോപ്പപ്പ് ആയിട്ട്. ഇല്ലില്ല, അതിനെ ഓഫ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ചുമ്മാ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. ഞാൻ
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Good night. Eva. Eva, fire ഇട്ട് അടിച്ചു പോകട്ടെ. ചേട്ടന് ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. ബായ്.
there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you.
അറിയാവനാണ് നമ്മളെ പിടിക്കാൻ വന്നാട്ടോ.
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
എനിക്ക് ഇതിന് എന്താ കിട്ടിയേ? ഗിയർ. ആഹാ കൊള്ളാം. ഇതുള്ളല്ലേ? ഇത് മതി. ഔട്ട്ഫിറ്റ് ഒഫൻസ് 5 അത് മതി. ഇത് 4 അത് മതി. ഔട്ട്ഫിറ്റ് 0 ഓക്കെ 3.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps you'll have an idea.
ഇതല്ലേ ഈ സാധനമല്ലേ സ്റ്റിക്കർ?
Oi, can you help me?
ഇല്ല, അത് കിട്ടിയില്ല. അതിനിയാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. അതിനിയല്ലേ കിട്ടുള്ളൂ കേട്ടോ. എനിക്കിതുവരെ കിട്ടിയില്ല. ഞാൻ എന്നെ ക്ലാസ്സൊക്കെ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യാ.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised
me
an
അപ്പം കിട്ടും. അതെന്തായാലും കിട്ടിയാലല്ലേ മെയിൻ സ്റ്റോറി നടക്കൂ. അപ്പം കിട്ടുമായിരിക്കും.
Seems he's working.
Ranrock.
Professor Fig and I...
A portkey?
I barely follow myself.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious.
Understood.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned me...
കുറെ എളുപ്പമുണ്ട് ഗെയിം.
Meet me outside the library tonight and tell no one.
What will happen if we...
Detention, no doubt. But a word... Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
പിന്നെ പാടാണല്ലേ. എങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കണം?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects.
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Dissolute. Cast it.
You mean?
Something like. Give it a try.
കൊള്ളാം. പുതിയ സ്പെല്ല് കിട്ടി. അത് ആഡ് ചെയ്യണ്ടേ? ഏതില്ല കേട്ടോ ആഡ് ചെയ്യണത്. Inventory. Spell ഏതിലാണ് ആടിയാണ് ആരോഗ്യ ഒന്ന് എത്ര സമയം നിൽക്കും അങ്ങനെ വല്ലതും ഉണ്ടാകുന്നതോ അങ്ങനെ ടൈം ഉണ്ടല്ലേ
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Reeves?
അയ്യോ കണ്ടാന്തോ
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Kadriye. Yo ghost. അത് തന്നെ റിയലായിട്ട് കിട്ടിയാൽ കൊള്ളായിരുന്നു അവളങ്ങോട്ട് പോയി മറ്റേ കിളവിരിക്കണം കേട്ടോ അവിടെ ഫോട്ടോയില്
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everything from Nurse Blaine to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now.
ഈ സ്പെല്ല് റിയലായിട്ട് കിട്ടിയെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് രസമായിരുന്നു
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
അത് ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് എത്തിയാട്ടാ
Who have we here?
അവൻ പിടിച്ച്
Exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
അവൻ പോയി പറയുന്നു.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
അയ്യോ സ്മെല്ല് ചെയ്തല്ലേ? അതായിരിക്കണം. അല്ല റീഎക്യുപ്പ. അതായിരിക്കണം. ആരും അറിഞ്ഞില്ല.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
തിരിച്ചു പോവാനാ?
There must be more to this room.
അപ്പൊ തിരിച്ചു പോണോ? അങ്ങ് പോണ്ടേ? ഏതാ? ഇത് കയറി പോണോ? മിഷൻ ഇത് കാണിക്കണം. ഇത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് എവിടെയെങ്കിലേ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. മിഷൻ ഫെയിൽ കാണിക്കും അങ്ങോട്ട് പോയാ. തിരിച്ച മിഷൻ ചെയ്യട്ടോ. ഓക്കെ. അതിന് മിഷൻ ചെയ്യാനാ? അതാ പെട്ടിപ്പോട്ടെന്നാ? അതിനെന്തിനാ മിഷൻ ചെയ്യാനാ? മിഷൻ ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാനാ? മിഷൻ ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാല്ലേ? ഇതാണ് ഈ പെട്ടിയാണല്ലോ. ആ മിഷൻ ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ. ആ മിഷൻ ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യൂല. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ എങ്ങോട്ട് വഴി? എനിക്ക് മാറിയാ? ഇങ്ങോട്ട് തന്നെ കേട്ടോ. വഴി മാറിയാ? ഇല്ല, ഇത് തന്നെ.
Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Andrea.
Revelio. That's it.
തോണ്ടൊരു പെട്ടിയിരിക്കണം. ഇനി വല്ലതും ഉണ്ടോ?
Lumos.
Revelio.
എന്നിട്ടൊക്കെ കിട്ടി.
Where might this lead?
Andrea.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Revelio.
അയ്യോ കുഴിക്കകത്ത്. ഇതെന്തിരിയേ? Discover the secret of Hansel.
Revelio.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Hello. തീർന്നില്ല, ഇനിയുണ്ടോ? തീർന്നു.
Revelio.
അയ്യോ
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
ബസ്സില്ല.
Revelio.
ഒന്നുകൂടെ. അവിടെ നീങ്ങണ മനസ്സിലായി. Yeah.
It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
ആ കോമാളിനെ ആദ്യം ഇടിക്കുന്നു.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was...
I want to hear... Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a prophet. The first memory showed him and...
Miriam was right.
In the second, they were talking...
Why those men? Now I'll have to take it with me to London.
I understand.
Good. But you'll want to pay...
Plenty to keep me occupied.
You've done exceptionally well. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Good night എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I... additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
അങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുന്നു. എനിക്ക് ഇത് കിട്ടണില്ലല്ലോ, പറ തൂക്കണ സാധനം കിട്ടണില്ലല്ലോ. ഞാൻ പോയി മറ്റേ ചെറിയ മിഷനൊക്കെ ചെയ്തിട്ട് കുറെ സാധനം കളക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട്
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan.
Excellent.
That'll be... Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
done. Excellent form. Incendio. Impressive wandwork.
Thanks, Lucan.
Oh, stop. Seriously, well, pluck.
Wearing Punja's onion again.
Good
morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up.
You visited them. I've arranged for you to plant the seeds then.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me. Here we are, home of the Chinese Go on, grab a few of those. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? I can't... not saying you can't go it alone, but...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing...
It's chaos out there. Dogweed and deathcap. You get the idea. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Now remember, and with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable. And good.
Magical plants have...
I'm glad. Huh.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow it. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy.
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct? Good. For the moment, but in the future you'll be... Some can be harbored. Others, however, come and see me when you...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you...
He did say. Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Listen, I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra.
I suspect that's where I come in.
Yours. I simply need...
I'll get you the... Revelio.
Remember... prepared witch or wizard always. Potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you...
Brilliant! You should get back to brewing.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Revelio.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon's Arm! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion.
I'm surprised...
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying...
taking As for the work, I confess
I'm glad I was able.
a rare occurrence. In addition to having pay particular. Now, I recommend that'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Revelio. How nice to see you, my young friend.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking.
They want some...
What?
The professor...
I'm
still learning. I know that's a lot.
It is. For now, everyone has been told. And I shall never forget. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my...
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mind... I am not going to see...
Good.
I'll take...
That may...
I spoke... Alright, I am good. Thank you. Be on your guard.